Hello. Welcome back to another episode. Um,
Welcome, welcome.
we're on some wild stuff today. Max is on some wild stuff, so this is probably going to be an interesting time.
Yeah,
Maxwell, how are you besides being insane
I'm I'm
or
uh, I'm pretty
crazy?
cool. Thank you for asking. Yeah,
Loco,
I'm pretty good. Loco,
loco for you, loca for me.
loco. That's a crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy.
What's wild?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, crazy. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's wild in Espanol?
Wow. Salvaje.
Wild. Say
As
again.
salvaje. Uh,
Salvaje.
salvaje.
That
Let me
feels
see
like a
how I
hard
can.
word.
No. I think is that wild. That means. Uh, let me see. Well,
We
everyone.
started this off
Wild. Yeah,
all
yeah.
crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello,
Salvaje. Yeah,
everybody. We
wild.
are so happy to be here. Maximo said he's doing good. I'm doing good. It is a good day. My gosh. But we definitely have tea. I can't wait to tell you about it. Is there any tea you have you want to share?
No, no, ladies first. So
Oh, handsome or not handsome, such a gentleman. But I do have to tell you, so funny. Corey said today he was telling these friends that we talked to that you are my work husband. I was like, I don't know a work husband, but I laughed
that's
because he has
new.
one.
Like work husband
Yeah,
or
work
like work
husband.
wife.
Just because we
Nice.
talk all the time.
Okay,
Which
okay.
also to share how Max said if he didn't hear from me in 2 days, I was probably dead.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
I'm
plus in the
in the
weekend.
hospital. Yeah. No, I still message you on the weekend, I feel like.
No, yeah, yeah. In the weekend, if I don't hear from you, I'm like, oh, maybe something wrong happened to her. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty active. I'm pretty active on the texting. I can't help myself.
Yeah, I'm more like laid back. So, but if people call me, um, yeah, I can answer more quickly because all my notifications are silent. But it's if somebody called me, like I can feel here my
Yeah.
watch. So that's why I can be more, yeah, proactive to answer stuff, whatever.
You're also just not good at answering your phone.
Oh,
That's also that's just the case. You're not good. Your wife is way better. If
yeah, she's all the time on the phone, so
yeah,
I'm
if I
like,
can't get a hold of you, then I just message Addie. That's fine. It's good. It's on and then I just decided remember I just made a group chat with all three of us. I feel like that's the best
yeah,
way. Okay. 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 Let me tell you about this tea. It's very intense for our family, okay? Which
all right,
honestly, it's a situation that I really didn't see myself being in, but basically my husband went up to get our son off the bus and there's other parents, which I'm going to just let you know like I don't care about communicating with other parents. Like and I know that sounds crazy. It's not that I'm not trying to communicate with just like any parents. That's not the case. But all the parents in our neighborhood, their kids are all older besides a few. So truly, like I
okay,
don't. I mean, lack of a better term, I don't give a shit. Like I'm really nice to all my neighbors around me. I'm very like oriented. Let's all look out for each other. And if something happened, of course, I'd be like helpful. But I don't care about communicating. Right? Corey does. My husband. He likes to chat, which is so funny because usually I'm the more social one. But he chit
really,
chats.
wow,
Yeah.
interesting.
Anyway, so he chats with them. So he went to go get our son off the bus and he walked up to a mom that he has talked with before and said, "Oh, it looks like our sons are being our friends on the bus." And she was like, "Yeah, that's interesting or weird because your son broke my son's glasses in November, which was a while ago, and we knew nothing about it." So he's like totally in shock and he's like, that's really crazy. We don't know anything about that. And she's like, yeah. And the $265 was a lot to have to take care of. And especially after getting new glasses. And the vice principal was supposed to contact the parents of the other child because they don't say names, like I don't know. It's been a long time since we were in school, right? It's all different. If there's an incident, they don't say
That
names.
was long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, we're old. We are old AF. They don't say names now. They just told the mom that they would contact the other parents. So yeah, we never got any communication. So Corey comes home and he's like really upset because he feels ambushed, and he felt like it was a discussion that was like talked about in front of other parents, and it's embarrassing. Like you're
It's come
saying that.
from anywhere,
Yeah, well, and
nowhere.
essentially you're saying that your son broke my son's glasses, you guys knew about it, and you didn't do anything. And we didn't know anything about it, and don't even know if that's true. So right away, he gets home, he tells me, and I contact the school. I'm like, okay, send a message to the teacher. I talked to the office, and they said, well, there's nothing in your son's file, and they haven't heard about it. And my son, he broke his leg on his birthday. That's a whole other crazy story, but he broke his leg on his birthday, and he spent a
He
lot of
broke,
time.
but if I ask him about that, he will say he broke his leg or what? I'm a little confused. Just
Okay.
sorry. Maybe it's my dyslexic brain.
I think I think that I think that if you asked him about it, Maximo, that he would probably say, I broke his leg, which is not true. And it is another story in
Yeah, that's
itself.
understand.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now I have to get in that. We were at a trampoline park and he broke his own leg. Okay. But yeah, he tells everybody that I did it. Either way, that's not what happened. I can't believe you just did that. You do every time you do that. Okay. Whatever. Okay, anyway, so my son broke his leg, and he spent a lot of time in the office at recess for like 6 weeks. So these ladies know him, and they were like, "Well, that doesn't sound like Noel," and I was like, "I agree. Accidents happen, but it doesn't sound like my son." And so the vice principal, right, is the one who communicated with this mom. So essentially the thought process is we need to communicate with her since nobody else knows about it. But she is gone until the next week. So I'm like, oh, I have to wait. But I decided I was going to go speak to the other mom still because I just didn't like how it was handled. I just feel like it could have gone a totally different way, So I went up to her and I asked if she'd like to speak privately, but she was fine with people being around. So,
Yeah. You
um,
went there like a Pacific person, as you are. I can
yeah,
see that.
yeah. I went there and, I asked, like I said, privately if she wanted to speak with other people around. Fine. I don't even care. Yeah, I didn't even care. So I just told her, like I wanted to talk about what occurred the day before. Like I don't appreciate, how it went down. Like my husband felt ambushed, which of course she didn't agree. And then I said, well, he felt like, things were brought up in front of other people. And she was like, well, nobody was around. And then this, other woman said, well, we didn't show up until around the end. And I just was like, well, either way, like, it just didn't go positively, basically, right? And then I said, but I also feel I don't appreciate essentially my son being accused of something when we don't even know that's what happened. I was like, you told my husband that my son broke your son's glasses, and we have no idea if that's true. And she said that, well, her son told her, and her son's not a liar. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not saying your son's a liar, but maybe he's misunderstanding or misconstrued something, right? These are kids.
Yep.
I told her that if we were just to base all this on off children's word, my son said he didn't do anything. So we're not going to get anywhere. So I told her how I talked to the teacher and I talked to the school, which, oh, the teacher also said she didn't know anything about this. Nobody had informed her of anything. And instead of just going, oh, okay, that's interesting, she's like, well, the school's really bad at communication. As if because we weren't communicated, that's on the school, not maybe because we weren't the guilty people, or the
But this is
guilty
something
family.
after 7 months, something like that. So,
Right. It's been so long.
yep.
It's been so long. But she said that, her son, which let me just say, he's a nice boy. There's nothing wrong with this child. He's a nice little boy, but he's a child. you know?
Mm.
Either way, she said that her son told her husband that the little boy who broke his leg is the boy who broke his glasses. And I guess he said it several times. And I'm just like, well, I don't know anything about this, you know? I just don't appreciate you saying he did it without any kind of confirmation or verification with an adult. And then she goes, well, I just think it's best, like I told your husband, that the boys don't, aren't around each other. Which my husband later said she never said that. But either way, I said, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But you just need to keep your son from engaging with mine. And she was like, oh, that's funny since you and your son go up to my husband and son all the time. And or essentially like that. Like we go up to them all the time and engage. And I was like, whoa, like pump the brakes. Like have never spoken to this person's husband. Not once. And I told her, I was like, I've never spoken to your husband. He doesn't look friendly in the morning. And he doesn't. I mean, that's just the facts. But I always just like
Okay.
chalked it up to he's tired. You know what I mean? And that's
Mhm.
fine. I don't care. I don't care about anybody
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. If
I
they need
sit in my
help, you
car.
will be there, but you
Yes,
not
I'm not
like
just like engaging,
looking
getting
to
in
see.
people's
Yeah.
business. Like, I don't care about any of that, But if somebody needed help, if I thought like a kid was in trouble, of course, because I'm neighborhood oriented like that and I care that way. But I don't care about any of these people's business. I sit in my car with my two kids, and then when the bus rolls up, we walk out and I literally hold his hand until we get on the bus. But according to her husband or whoever communicated with her, she is like, me and my son go up to her husband and her son all the time and engage, and my son asks to hold her son's hand to get on the bus, which has never once happened, period. Like, if you knew my son, he's very reserved in his own situation, like, and he
Yeah,
holds
but
my hand the entire time.
if she or they hold that for 7 months,
Oh,
even
I
they
know.
see each other every single day over there, and yeah, that's
I
it's
mean, we
crazy.
just assumed. Oh, we just assumed maybe they didn't know, right? Like maybe the kid
Okay.
just started saying it
Thing. Okay.
recently. I mean, but I don't know. But then she almost made it seem like it's been the last few months. I don't know. I didn't get into details because like the conversation, it really just wasn't positive. like,
Yes. Yeah.
like uh it just felt like so crazy, right? Like, anyway, to go back, like, yeah, her son's not a liar, like, and then I chatted up with her husband and kid all the time, basically, which is none of it's true. And she said, well, I guess our household's just a bunch of liars. And I was like, well, I can't really speak to that, Like, I don't know what to say about that. But basically, I'm going to hear back from the vice principal and then we'll establish what really occurred. And I told her if it really did occur, my son broke your son's glasses, we'll pay the 265. That's not the issue. And she was like, "Oh, well, the 265 it doesn't matter." And I'm like, "Well, it kind of does, right? Like obviously it does matter, but it's also the right thing to do." Like
Yeah.
we aren't just like, "Oh my god, like my son can just break property and there's nothing that we're going to do
Yeah.
about it."
Yeah.
That's
Be
not the case.
accountable
Yeah, be
about the things
accountable.
they.
Exactly. And it shows your kids to be accountable, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, which I would have made my son apologize too to their son because that's the right thing as well. But either way, um it was just insane. And she goes, you're coming at me really hot. And I was like, I'm just talking to you, And she's like, well, you're the only one getting excessively loud. And it's like, first of all, I wasn't getting excessively loud. Like, that's how funny. Like, that's how much these people don't know me. If I was getting excessively loud, people would hear me down the block. Okay? Like, I was talking, And I feel like I said, I'm a reasonable person, but in my opinion, like, just don't come for my kids or my family without having your facts straight. I just don't get that, Like, for me, if I were a parent where I thought that something was damaged, by another child, I would go up to the parent and say, hey, like, we're just maybe hearing some information from our son. Like, this happened in November. Do you know anything about it? Because they may be indicating that it could have been your child, but we're just trying to find out. And that's not what happened, right? It's like your son did this. And I just think that's so wrong, especially without being able to verify it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the it was not like I wouldn't have called it a positive conversation, but it doesn't matter. I told her by the end of it, I was going to follow up once I hear from the vice principal.
Yeah.
So then, the next week comes around, and I'm going to take my son to school, and I'm going to make sure I discuss with somebody about how this goes.
Yeah.
And I did. I go in there and I asked to speak with the vice principal, which thankfully she was there. And actually, she was a very nice lady. Okay. And
Nice.
I was like, hey, like, this is a scenario. A mom in the neighborhood is saying that I broke her son's glasses, and I've never heard of anything about this. And apparently, we were supposed to get a call. And she was like, it's not your son. And I was like, hallelujah. Oh, I mean, I can't even tell you. I just can't even tell you the joy. You know what I mean? The joy.
Yeah, yeah. I
It was
bet.
like,
Like, wow.
ooh, like cloud nine. Like
It's
nothing could have broke my shine that day. Nothing. Nothing. You know? And I told her, I was like, I really didn't think it was my son, but people told me that you guys are bad at communication, so that's why. Or this woman and her friend said you guys are bad at communication, so that's why I didn't get a call. And she was like, well, sometimes we can be bad at communication, but no, it's not your son. And I asked her like, okay, Can you call her and let her know that? And also, can you send me something in writing? And she was like, sure, I will do that. And I was like, great, thank you. Like,
so you waiting for receipt back when they actually talk to them about who did or whatever. So you
no,
will
they
receive
it's
like
No, I didn't I wouldn't like receive any details because fact of the matter is like it's not our business. You know what I mean? Like
correct, yeah.
this didn't have anything
But
to do with our kids, like our
they
my
putting you
son.
there
This lady
anyway.
did this, right? Like this lady,
Yeah.
I don't even blame her son. You know what I mean? Like kids are
Mhm.
kids, but the way the parents, well, I mean,
Handle
I
or
can't speak on the dad or whatever, but the mom, the way the mom handled this, I think the dad trying to say that I chat him up when I've never said a freaking word, I mean, that's like,
yeah,
you know. But either way, it ain't my household. You know what I mean? That's that's their household. That's their
yeah,
issues. But I'm just saying that I don't think I don't blame the little boy at all. Like I said, I think he's a nice boy, but the way that they handled that, no thank you, you know? But either way, I just asked that I would receive something stating that my son wasn't involved in damaging property, like back at that time, around that time. But they don't give like that. They're not going to give me any details. Like they don't, I don't need names or anything because it's not have anything to do with me. Like they just brought us into it. But
yeah.
yeah, I got that, and I'm assuming she got the phone call. I don't know, but either way, like I went to the bus stop to let her know what happened after. Yeah, and it was. I mean, actually, I was really nice about it. Like I could have came in like with a real like what do you have to say attitude because, she's lucky that it like happened at the end of the day because man, in the morning I was really feeling that. I was really feeling like I wanted to be like, where's our
Yeah.
apology? Where's, you know what I mean? Like, oh, do you feel like maybe this is a lesson for you, Like double check with adults. I am all for parents believing their kids. That's not the issue. You know what I mean? But let's double verify stuff before we're just out there
Yeah,
saying
you
guilty.
believe in them because that's what you need to do, but
Right.
you need to know their brain is still development, so they
Right.
know have the same perception. So and they if they are intelligent, they are liar. That's a
Yeah.
fact. Like the kids are smart,
Yeah.
they learn how to
Do those
lie.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a part of the being smart kids. So because
Yeah.
they understand the word pretty well.
Right.
So and
Well, and it's like
and they use that.
I don't even want to be like, "Oh, their son's a liar." You know what I mean? Like it just could have easily like he just got things crossed, Like these are just
Mhm.
kids. Like he's young too. My son's 6 years old. You know what I mean? Like I mean, he's a little older than my son, but either way, like these are young kids. I don't have any blame to this kid at all, period. Like the parents should have handled it differently. I absolutely
Correct.
think you should believe your children and take what they're saying seriously, but you also need to understand that they're
Accept the
children.
facts.
Yeah, and you need
Yep.
to have your facts straight. And you especially need to have your facts straight if you're going to come at me or my kids
Accusing. Yep.
because I'm not the one. That's just what it is. Like, and it's not even like, oh, she accused. Like, she just straight out was like, your kid did it, like that's a
Yeah, yeah.
guilty
See,
verdict, like you're
he
sitting here
he was
saying my,
like,
yeah, there's,
I already know, like for fact,
yeah,
I
for
already know you
facts.
did, and then
Yeah.
you're bad people, blah blah blah, and then tell every
I feel
neighbor
like
over
that.
there.
I feel like all of them must have been chit chatting about it because they do chit chat. But I don't, like I said, I don't care about all that. But I feel
Yep.
like they were. They said they weren't. Whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? All I care about is that my son didn't do it. And he told me the truth when I asked him. He said, no, he didn't do it. And he's never touched anybody's glasses. And I believed him, right? Because I feel like parents should. You should believe your kids. But I checked.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But
like
you
she
check
didn't have
when
nothing
the
to say. Like I went up there and I said, hey, like I spoke to the vice principal, confirmed it was not my son. And she just said, okay. Like there was
but
nothing else to offer.
do you think if they call her right away,
I
probably, and
don't know.
tell her?
I don't know. I mean, it could be either or. Truly, it could be either or.
Okay.
Like she didn't. She felt like she didn't want to speak about it. That was the vibe I was getting from her, which probably makes me feel like maybe she had already got the call because she probably felt dumb. Like I would feel dumb. Like wouldn't you? Don't you think like
Well,
you have this whole
hopefully, like
situation?
you learn your lesson.
I
So
mean,
hopefully,
hopefully,
but I know something, but I'm curious. You say nothing will pull back your chine that day, you know.
yeah.
But I remember something happened that day, like killed that guy when you car. So like I don't understand how you say that, and then that happened. So what? What was the thing?
No,
Kill.
that happened the week before on the that happened the week before. Okay, and that
Oh, that
was
week before?
insane. It was
No,
before. It
I thought
didn't
it was
happen
at
the
the
same
same
day.
time.
No, it wasn't. I mean, the day that I was
Mm.
on my shine, it was not the day. But I will say that it did happen
Oh,
around the same time. Literally, I got dropped with this like your son broke my son's glasses, and then my windshield.
it happened. Oh, that was the same day. Like
Yeah, it
every the
was the
bad things happened.
same
Okay,
It
yeah,
was the same time. It was absolutely outrageous.
yeah,
That's another situation too. Oh,
right.
it was like, oh yeah. I mean, this also happened, which it's like it was just like all these things. Yeah, I'm I-5. I'm going to Winlock, and so that's far. So it's like 70. I'm going 70, and I'm behind I don't necessarily. It's like a semi, but it doesn't have the back part. I don't know what you
The
call the
back part
back part. It's just the vehicle part with the one little part
with
back.
the a wheel, whatever, like behind all the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but it doesn't have the big thing.
Hmm.
And I'm not like super close to them. It's not like I'm like, oh, riding ass because I'm going 70 on I-5. And I was on the phone with my friend on hands free. I'm just going to point that out to everybody, hands free, okay? If you're going to talk on your phone, hands free.
But
Anyways, I'm
everyone like I think a lot of cars have like
oh,
hand-free things. So
I mean, yeah,
if
there should
if
be
we're
no
doing this
excuse.
is
Yeah, there should be
yeah,
no excuse.
okay.
I mean, this is 2026. There should be no excuse. Either way, hands free. And all of a sudden, a rock shoots out of their wheel. And the reason why I could see it, even though I like was maybe two cars, because it was so big. It was like bigger than a golf ball, and it was like jagged. And all of a sudden, it's like a fastball shooting at
So
my
yeah, that's why
windshield.
you feel like you will kill yourself.
Yes, that's exactly why I literally thought I was gonna die because it. And so let's just say like this window. This no, I couldn't.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was no time. There was no time.
Okay, okay.
All I did was scream. Like, yeah, like
Okay.
yell. And my friend was like, what is going on? Yeah, I yelled because it literally shot out the wheel directly at the driver's side where my face would have been. It just smashed. And I'm going to insert a picture. I'll insert a picture of it so you guys can see. It smashed right at driver's side. And I can't believe it didn't go through. I honestly can't believe it didn't go through. I'm so lucky because I would have been damaged. And I
And
mean,
then
my
you
God.
took the picture
Oh,
when you
yeah.
park your car, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I took the picture. Yeah, no, no, no. Okay, I'm not. You're trying to catch me up, and I'm in a lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was in such a shock. My friend was like, "Take a picture of it right now." So I took a picture of it, but I wasn't going
Good.
70. I slowed down because I had just been hit with a rock. Okay. Okay. Like, that's good of
You
you.
would have killed me now.
Okay. Either way, I took the picture. Okay, and actually, what is really nice is I was right at a route to be at the exit that I needed to get off, which I was 2 hours away from my house, so I had to
What?
drive back with this
Oh, that way.
extremely.
Like, do you remember Ace Ventura? I think it's the guy have a lot of animals and that he
Yeah.
can speak. So he drive like outside.
No, I couldn't do that. But I was like, I like raised my seat up to try and get like above because really the issue
Yeah.
was the sun was glaring in the shards and just like spreading it all around. Because like I said,
Yeah.
when you see this picture, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Anyways,
It
yeah,
was a
that
shiny
happened.
day.
So yeah, it was a very shiny day. Either way, that's like what happened, and it was just like super intense. It was a super intense situation, but everything got established the next week. I got the windshield fixed. I got the good news about my son. Like all of
Nice.
it was great. Yeah. Yeah, it was fabulous. It was a really good situation. I mean,
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still alive. I'm glad you
Oh,
can
thank
tell
you.
tell us your story. You're a
Yeah.
survivor. So
Oh, thank
you
you.
you you,
Thank you
you
for
probably need
saying
to
that.
create something like, you're a survivor
I
and
am a
now you,
survivor.
yeah,
I'm
well,
a
you learn about the life.
survivor.
You
Dude, I
see your
don't
life
know.
from your eye. So that changes your perspective of it.
Changed my perspective. I didn't see my life. I just thought like, what the shit? Why is this happening to me? You know. But honestly, it's fine. I got all taken care of. I took the phone calls. All occurred right away when I got to the school. I don't know. It was fine. It's all good. You know what? We handle adversity in this house, okay? And
Nice.
the lesson is have your shit straight if you're gonna come for me and my family.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
Also, have insurance. Okay. That's another one. That's the second number two biggest lesson, insurance, which I'm so
Yeah.
lucky because I was literally thinking like, God, this is gonna make my insurance premium go up, which I hadn't even told you was it didn't. It's not. They said
Oh,
my insurance. They said glass damage does
it's not
not
like
affect my monthly payment.
you're. Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's cool. Like, but that never happened to me. But
me neither. It's the
hopefully,
first
my
time for a
my
nightmare.
my company do the same. So hopefully,
Yeah. I mean, thank you to State Farm. I feel like I can shout out State Farm for that. I mean, maybe it's just the way
uh,
what I'm paying for. I don't know.
mine is start with the letter P. We can, like, I don't know if we get sponsor for State Farm, but I don't know if we can just
Wouldn't that be
we need
so
to
nice?
practice, like, hey, we have a sponsor, so we can say the name or not. So who knows?
I think you're allowed. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything, especially since
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
giving them a
yeah,
positive. State
yeah.
Farm.
Mine is
Yeah. Whew.
progressive. If you like to me, like, say something about good. Oh no, not calling me like just. Oh, okay,
Call
do you
Max.
know
Oh, we'll insert Max's personal number in here. And if you
but do you know the way you're old? If you're doing this, I don't
yes.
know if that's real. Like, that means like you're
Yeah.
from the 90s. But
Yeah.
the new people, the font is this way,
Yeah.
you know,
It's so
like
funny.
this way. Probably for the new, it could be like not calling, just, or say, hey, Siri, Alexa, something like that. So who knows?
Oh, yeah, you're worried
But yeah, but
they're
the
gonna hear
old
you.
people, we do this. But I think the
Hello.
majority of the hello. But
Hello.
now it's like
Yeah. Now they just. I don't know. I guess it depends on your phone. Yeah. This does not look as good as this. I would just like to shout that
yeah,
out. Like if we
yeah,
say
like
that.
what?
Like hey, if we're gonna talk about how I'm picking up a phone, this isn't doing it. This.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why you could
Say,
advertise it. Oh my gosh.
but why we need to move the face a little bit, like,
Because I
doesn't
think it
like
just like really gives it a nice person.
yeah,
I don't know. I can't think of the words. I don't know English. I just know that I think this looks really good. Like this is what you see in
yeah,
a
like,
commercial. Oh my
let me see.
god.
I have a font here. No,
Yeah, I think that looks
I
good.
was looking at like an old one. No, it's not here.
You
kind
know,
of
in a
work.
lot of the
So
podcasts I watch, they always do like these like freeze frame thumbnails. But I mean, I just always pick our own thumbnails usually where we're both laughing. But
like,
we could do. This is gonna be the. This is gonna be the image of the. Uh, oh my god. Okay, no, you didn't. You didn't say. What do you think? Glasses, no glasses. I think I might look a little weird without glasses.
yeah, I see you more with glasses. So I
It's different.
yeah, I see your face in glasses. But if probably just I need to see you more. So eventually I was okay, but something happened to you like in your face, but it's your glasses.
Yeah, they're gone. I'm wearing contacts. But I feel like
Oh,
when I
that's a
don't.
contact.
Yeah, I'm wearing contacts, but I feel like if I don't wear my glasses, I feel like my head looks rounder without them.
Oh, I
It's
see. Like
interesting, but that's
I
how it
feel
feels.
you feel like that's part of your makeover, your glasses.
I don't know. I just
You
think it makes my face look better, but I think maybe that's just because I wear them 24/7, you know, like I'm not used to the contacts. I mean, yeah, I just think my face looks rounder without them, but I
like
mean,
it's like Adi, so my wife, he did not use any contact. I told her like she should be, because it's more easy because sometimes when we're on the keys, it's like, oh, you need to take out and then like, ugh. But
you said ugh. Ugh.
yeah, because like those seconds, it's not the same. Like I want there, be there, no, like,
Well,
but
that's just you, okay? Because my husband loves it when he kisses me with my glasses on. He
but
prefers
it's a
it.
touch your face, like you can go like you try like go, "Ah," and then like that's bad. But if your kids like soft and okay, that's not a big deal. But if you go a little like like
You need to appreciate
it's
your
a
wife's glasses, okay?
that's interruption. So, but the thing is like I saw her a lot because when she's in the house, so sometimes use. So I can see her either way. So and then it's still cool. But we see if she next time she will ask for uh, contacts to see how work. But
Can
who
we just
knows?
like take a moment, just like a small moment? And I don't know, maybe I want to do it every podcast, maybe not. Maybe it's not appropriate to do it every podcast. You decide, or maybe we'll ask Addie, but I just think we should take a moment to really appreciate how smoking hot your wife is. We'll just add a little photo of her. This will be Addie appreciation moment, just how totally smoking hot she is.
No,
She
it's
is.
better like we not show to the people so that create curiosity, and then later we can show her.
Oh, so we're gonna steam it up. We're gonna. Well, I think
Yeah,
I put. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I don't think any. We've had like a photo of Addie or Corey on here. I mean, I feel like my husband is handsome, but I just like really just like to have Addie appreciation moments where I'm just like, God, she's smoking hot. She is.
thanks. Thanks. I'm
Well,
a
it's not.
lucky man, I guess.
You guess. I definitely think so. Uh,
Yeah, I think
I'm
we're
sorry.
good. It was a good story,
Give me
and
five
I
seconds.
think
Sorry, somebody sent me a really long message.
who?
And so my friend sent me a really long message, and I was
Oh,
like, I
friends.
can't
Okay,
focus on it at this moment. So I had to reply like, Hey, let me let me look at this in
yeah,
a little bit.
I'm the
Yeah, no, I mean it was a very interesting time. Let me tell you what. And like I said, I feel like I'm reasonable and all that stuff. I mean, it worked out, and mostly I just feel bad, like because my son is such a nice boy. Like I just feel like, and maybe everybody feels that way. My son is very silly, but he has like a lot of kindness in him, so he would have been a good friend. I mean, he is a good friend. But that's not going to be in the cards because I'm not going to have any issues with parents who I mean, I don't know. I don't, lack of a better
yeah.
term, don't have no friggin' sense. That's just how I
I'm glad
feel
like
about it.
I didn't have those kind of situation when my son wasn't in the school, but I hear
Oh, yeah.
those.
I couldn't believe it.
It's like crazy.
I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. But either way, like, It's all done, thank God. Just try and move on. That's been fine. How have
Good.
you? How I want to know about you. I feel like I always have a lot of things, probably just because I have all these kids and all these things. But I want to know about you. How's your gymming?
Jimmy,
Or
um,
yeah, or do you have something
oh
interesting to
no,
share?
I have a story. Like,
Yeah, let me hear.
a couple days ago, I tried because I want to improve my when I go to the like my sleep. I think my sleep,
Hmm.
like my average right now is 7 hours and 15 or 30 minutes, depends. But the deep sleep is 43 or 47, something like that. And it shouldn't be 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, the deep sleep. That when you get enough deep sleep every night, help you to when your brain, your muscles, like when everything like
Hmm.
basically like help your body um restore again, like
Yeah,
restart,
heal,
like fix
whatever.
it,
Do the
correct,
reset.
heal.
Yeah,
So I hear like magnesium. I don't know the word
magnesium.
pretty well. Magnesium is good to help you to go sleep and have a deep sleep well.
Hmm.
Okay. So, but adding me, we say, okay, we probably can try. She don't have any problem. So she really like doing well. She don't have any situation. But she said, okay, both we are agree like before buy any pills, we can try to eat the magnesium from veggie
Mm.
for whatever
Yeah,
things
like
we
taking
can
in
have.
with through food and not supplements. Yeah.
Correct. So I went to Costco, and guess what? So Costco have like pumpkin seed, and then they have a high magnesium thing,
Mm.
whatever. But look at what your friends did. I grabbed 78 gram of pumpkin seed with yogurt, and then I'm starting like, bro, like I was like, I can't, but I just push myself. I eat it all. Good. I I went to my bed. Fuck it. Like right now, I'm feeling like I'm just talking, and then I want to go. Oh shit! I was started sweating right now. Okay. Anyway, fuck. The
We
thing
do.
is,
We do you need a break? We could take a pause.
no,
We'll
no, no,
give
no.
you a little potty break.
No, no. It's good for for entertainment. But anyway, I went to sleep. Everything was good. Girl, the next day, I think in the afternoon, I'm starting like feeling in my stomach. I need to go to the restroom right away, right away. Every hour, at least 2 or 3 times, I go to the restroom. It just was like diarrhea, like all the time. I'm
Oh,
like,
you,
fuck.
you
I was
overdosed
like,
on pumpkin seeds and
yeah.
yogurt.
And then I have a gas too, and
Oh
then
God.
it's a have it after tasting like a metal tasting like you bad. It was like I know I'm. It's just the gas is. It was horrible. I feel like
Just
I'm
you or
dying.
Addie too?
No, no, no. It was just me
Just you,
because
because you went
I'm
crazy.
yeah, yeah. I'm the person that have a problem with that. But guess what? I slept 58 minutes. Even in the night,
Oh,
I slept like 6 hours and 10 minutes. But my deep
oh
sleep
God.
improved a lot. So that was good. But the thing is,
Oh yeah.
just
That deep
was
sleep
yesterday.
improved, but you pooped out your
Yeah,
entire
yeah, yeah, yeah.
intestines.
I ate ground beef with corn. So the
Mm.
thing it was corn, but it was a lot because it's a big can of corn. So I put that in the meat. So it was yummy. It was good. Good. All that corn I ate, I saw then in the toilet. Like every time, like a bunch of corn there. I'm like
Well, I
that's a
don't think your
classic.
body digests corn, right? I don't think it digests
No,
corn.
but
Yeah.
but not too like I saw every single corn. Like sometimes you see
Every
one, two,
kernel.
three, but every corn I thought it was there. Like me, like damn, buddy. Like
Oh
so,
my God, you better
yeah.
calm
I don't know
down.
how I knew call sick because I'm glad like like that's kind of the job we have. But bro, I went to the restaurant like every hour all the time. So now it feels much better. So and I decided yesterday I need to buy the pill. So I have my pills. So I'm not looking for eating like
So you don't
so
overdo it.
no because I think I overdosed my body like with that and then I got
Yeah.
intoxicated and the thing is the average person can eat is 30 grams.
Mm-hmm.
I ate 78 grams. So that's a bunch
Jesus.
because
Jesus.
I want to achieve that 460 milligram of that magnesium help you to go sleep,
He's
So
like, you want that REM sleep so bad that you're gonna go
the deep sleep,
insane.
deep sleep.
That
Yeah.
deep sleep. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But
78
anyway, so
grams? That's
that was my
crazy.
story.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah. That's probably I'm skinny right now. So I'm like,
Yeah, because you're like
I don't have
probably
any liquid.
dehydrated, dying.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's gonna take you, it's probably been what, a week? It's gonna take you a week to recover your life.
Ah,
I don't know how long does it take. How long do you think it takes somebody to really like replenish their body after like truly being dehydrated, do you think?
no idea, but I'm on this journey. So I
I've been
can
trying
tell
to,
you.
yeah, I've been trying to drink lots of water as well, just because with my healthy eating, I've been taking in a lot. I've been like, well, I mean, I've just been really trying to focus on my protein. So I'm like, because of that, it's making my poop hard. So I've been really trying to make sure I'm drinking my water so my butt doesn't bleed.
Yeah. Water
Which,
and fiber too. It will
yeah,
help to navigate easy your and your stomach.
yeah.
So if you have a fiber too, like from veggies or fruit, that really help to
Well,
that.
I've been making my own fruit smoothie in this fruit packet from Costco. It's a smoothie kit. It's got little small packets that have fruit and kale in it.
Nice.
Yeah, and I use that with the Premier protein that I put in it and blend that up and I drink it. And I do that like every day. I mean, I know we discussed
Nice.
that before and you were like, "Oh, only on the days you work out," but I just do it every day. I'm
No,
just every
that's
day.
that's just something that's better versus nothing. So
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I'm trying, like I said, I'm just really trying to work on that proteins and liquids. But like I was just telling Corey, I don't know when it was, but I was just telling him, like, I can tell when I don't drink enough water. You know what I mean? Like, I can just feel it. So I'm like, I really need to make sure I'm like focusing on that. I just get so distracted sometimes. But I really
Oh,
like, yeah, I do.
but
I don't
you see your
know.
body when you need to drink water. So, like, I think I have my water here.
It looks like a coffee cup. You put water in your coffee cup?
Yeah, because I don't have anything. So somebody give me the like a gift. One time I have a big beer
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and then so but it's not anymore. But
Put it up
so
to your face. Put it. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that's
oh, I
great.
remember you saw my picture. Like I was like a kind of like a homeless. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I saw it.
yeah, yeah.
I won't say homeless. That's a
No,
stretch.
my style it was like
Yeah, but I won't say that. I don't think it was that bad, but it was a very large beard. I think it's better like that.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's better like that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm glad you know.
Yeah.
Hey, are you that guy at the gym who looks at themselves in the mirror all the time, like this? Are
No,
you
I
that
do
guy?
after. No, I do after
After.
I take off my shirt, t-shirt, and then I'm start looking myself. But that's something I'm start doing new because before I was feel shame. People start looking at me like, oh, look at him, this guy doing that. I mean, like, you know what? Nobody care.
Mhm.
I'm killing myself in the gym, so I want to see myself with all those big
The
glasses, and
big
then I
mirror.
see my big,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I take a picture of my body, just to see like, oh yeah, good. And yeah, that's it. But no, though when I go to the gym, I try to do what I need to do.
Right.
So I don't like to take like too many breaks because I feel like I lose the moment, and that will kill to me. Like I try to do
Your
everything. So
momentum.
now, like,
Yeah, you're like
yeah,
in the
momentum.
zone.
Yeah.
I try to be in the zone too. Look, oh, just to pause, look at this, the giant cup that I have. I have two of these from the two babies I had. I took these from the hospital. That's why it's a multi-care cup.
Oh, you're stealing those.
I
Nice.
don't know. Let's be real. I don't know if it's actually stolen or if they charged me for it anyways. You know what I mean?
Probably they charge because
I bet you
that
they
costs a.
put I bet you they put on my insurance $200 for this.
Oh, there's a
Something
multi,
crazy.
like, yeah, like
It's a
it's
multi-care cup.
no it's no Kaiser Permanente.
No, ain't no Kaiser Permanente. You're yeah, you have a good time with them because you go once a year. Yeah, no. No, I also just try to really focus in, but I've been really enjoying my well, okay, enjoy. I want to say enjoy. I want to say enjoy, but my workout classes I do cuz it helps me also like cuz I feel like I don't push myself. I mean, I try, but if I'm just like going, I may take like an extra long break or something in between when I
Yeah.
shouldn't. So that's why I actually do really like these classes because it's like a consistent, like keeps me consistent in the workout. I'm my god, but I've been doing two classes a week, which is the muscle up and the kickboxing, and freaking hell.
Like kickboxing is a Fridays or
Yeah,
Wednesdays. Yeah. And so you go to Wednesdays. How to say it?
YMCA.
Wednesday? Yeah, yeah. No, Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I
Yeah,
try to say the right way.
you
Wednesday,
did. You said it
Wednesday.
the right way. You just had to hear it for a second.
Yeah, no, it's my brain is.
That's okay. You know what? I always think it's impressive that you speak two languages. I speak one and I still don't know it very well. I forget words all the time.
Well, I feel like the same way, but
But it's two
with
languages
both.
you have. Yeah, it's two languages you have in there. I can only imagine. I would be forgetting things all the time. My mind, I feel like, would just automatically erase stuff. Like, oh, that's an
And
unnecessary word.
the way I learned it was sometimes I have a conflict with the past sentence because I learned this when maybe almost 10 years ago. So I'm getting I guess better. I'm on my way. Not like super wow. I would like to like speak much better, but I think sometimes I'm lazy, and then I'm like, okay,
I just had an insane I don't know if this is insane. I just had the most amazing image of you as a very elderly man. Do you think that you're gonna just speak all Spanish when you're old, or all English, or like okay? And God forbid, I don't want you to get dementia. But what if you're just
yeah,
like an old man? You know what I mean with dementia? Do you think that you're gonna just be out there speaking Spanish or English? What do you think? I mean, you and Addie speak Spanish in the house full time, yeah.
yeah. Probably I will speak Spanish, but when mixed, probably no 100% English. But I don't know. Like if I get dementia and then from 80, and then somehow I'm starting speaking just. But my goal is to learn another language too.
Oh, what?
So no, look, not just this one, but when I have more free time, the things I try to do to know working a lot,
Mm-hmm.
make money. So my goal is when I move to the other countries I like to go, so try to pick up and learn those language. So
But what?
yeah.
You don't know yet?
Oh, in 2023, it was not good, but I can understand little things. It was Russia. Russia.
Oh,
How do you say Russia? No,
Russia.
Russia. Yeah.
That's right.
So it was good because I was in that country. The name is Kyrgyzstan. So I spent there like 14 or 12 days, and then I was with my friends there, and then I start reading the billboards, all the stuff, and
Hmm.
then I feel proud because I can understand words. I'm like things, the way they speak is hard, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's something I can do. But anyway, somehow, if I get just one two language and then I get dementia, probably I can say some words, but probably 60% more it will be just Spanish, probably.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know, like because I know a little bit about dementia, so sometimes your age it depends how you get, but you can get stuck when you was a child, teenager, adult. So like depends on some part of your story of your life
Yeah.
is when your dementia stuck there, and then you acting that way. So,
Yeah. We'll have to retire the podcast if you can no longer speak English.
but AI will help us to
Oh,
translate
you're
things. So
so right. You're so right. There's going to be, like, they already have an AI earbud, right? I could just do it like
yeah,
that. I mean, you're going to be talking total
yeah,
nonsense, but I'll have it in there where I can. Can you do the translation on the AirPods now?
yep.
I wonder
But
how. How do you
you
do
will
it?
see in your phone,
Oh, on the phone,
but
not
it's
just in your ear.
no, but it's not super. It help, but it's not like you can have a like a super fast
Oh,
conversation.
okay.
But
Okay.
that's a now. Probably in 2 years, boom.
Oh, it'll be
Um,
way better.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yep,
we'll do. And I'm sure you'll still remember me. It's gonna be a long
yeah,
time. So even
yeah.
though even though you're losing these parts and I won't be able to understand you, I'll just get
But
our
probably you will get
translator.
dementia too. So
Maybe, maybe wouldn't that be a podcast? Two people with dementia. We don't know we're doing a podcast and we're just talking.
we we don't have any idea about
Yeah, we're
anything.
like, who is that? And then in a second we remember, and what are you doing? And then you're gonna go in and out of Spanish and be like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, but something I would say in English, it will be bitch. So that word, like I will
Yeah,
know forever.
I bet. And you're gonna be like, old. I'm sure. I feel like you're that one. You're gonna be that guy, cranky.
Yeah,
I think so. I mean, you're
yeah,
not pretty cranky
probably yeah.
now, but I think you'll be cranky, old man.
I could be like a mix. So it could be like cranky and it's probably depend of the day, but usually I will be fine and laughing a lot, laughing. So
Well, I just think you're
that's
gonna
I
get all
think.
your laughing out now.
Okay.
That's all. I think about it a lot. Actually, getting old. I don't necessarily think about dementia. I don't know. I don't think about it too much just because what can you do? You know what I mean? You can't do nothing about that. But man, I think about it all the time. The age difference between my husband and I. Oh God, it kills me.
Really
Yeah, I do. I think about it a
just
lot. I mean, in some ways, it's like, oh, he gets to retire long before me. You know what I mean? So that's exciting for him.
yeah.
But our age difference, it's 8 years. I feel like, I mean, which honestly, anything could happen at any time. But I'm just like, man, because I feel very confident, like wholeheartedly, I will be with him the rest of my life. So I just can't imagine, you know what I mean, like losing somebody that you've been with your whole essentially whole life. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, we're talking maybe 60 years or something, you know what I mean? And
No,
then my god, and then they're not there anymore.
no.
And he
We have that conversation. Ali and me, we have
You
that
did?
conversation yesterday in the night.
Stop.
It was like, yep. And we was like, bro, that's so sad.
It's horrible. But you guys
Is
are
that happening now?
closer.
Yeah, is that happening right now? It will super bad. Maybe when we get 80, that something will happen, but it will be hard anyway. But is
Yeah.
that happening right now? I don't know what to do. Like I will go crazy. I guess
Oh,
is her.
it's so horrible.
I will like I don't know anymore about myself. I don't know. I will be so. I don't know what to do. Like
Oh yeah, especially as the guy. I mean, I bet you she handles all kinds of shit.
no, no, no. Like but no. We usually when people thinking like she is doing a lot of things, blah blah blah. So is vice versa. Like I'm more organized, follow things, more proactive things. So
Yeah.
usually is me.
Yeah, but who makes all the phone calls? You know what I mean? Or who handles your calendar? You know?
She does.
Yeah. Yeah. Corey would have no idea. You know what I mean? Like Corey
But
would have
I
no
know,
clue.
like I'm good. Like I know, so I say, hey, this and that. So and then I put in two, but I feel like I get so like anxious to try to planning the something.
Yeah.
So I say, hey, you can handle that because I would put a lot of pressure to myself. So no, just tell me, and then I go with the flow. But if I'm start making my opinions, so I complicate everything. So and we decide like, you know what, I go with
I
you. Yeah,
complicate everything. I believe that 100%.
yeah,
It's so funny because I feel like I'm that person in our household. Well, essentially, like I make all the important phone calls. I handle our calendar when things are coming up. Stuff like that. When we're gonna do something, I plan it out. I try to engage in all the things. I'm like, hey, make sure you do this. Make sure you do that. That is
yeah.
just my role. If something happened to me, Corey would be lost. He admits it. He'd be totally lost. And even then, I even try to, in some ways, prepare for my death, right? I put all of our life insurance in a binder, in a folder, anything that he would need if I died
It's there.
together. So he can have it. So he's not just like totally, because he's already going to be devastated from the loss of the love of his life, you know, and then having to handle
But
our kids.
those documents is me. I'm in charge of that, so I have those like physical. Look, I think she probably may right now. Before it was a little more myself, but right now she do doing more. So she understands much better and speak English, and she's really good with numbers.
Yeah.
So for me, it's hard to like big numbers. So um, but she does more those calls right now. But usually I physical things, so I know where those are. Like I think if we share
You're important too,
things,
Max. We know. You're important too. Okay? We know you have important roles in the house, in that marriage. We got it.
well, I cook like almost like 80% in
And
the
that
house.
is
So
so important, okay? Being the chef is almost top 5 most important roles of the house. So, don't you worry about it, okay?
okay, okay,
Addie loves you.
all
She
right,
would be devastated if you had to leave. She wouldn't be able to get a professional chef, you know? Like,
yeah. Because like I'm good, girl. I'm good doing things.
you are.
So
I
yeah.
believe it. I believe it. You are very important.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no, but I think about it all the time. Like, yeah, it's always sad now, right? If something happens, like, me and Corey have an 8-year difference. So if he dies and there's nothing wrong with me, I have to wait a long time to die.
No, but by average, you will live in more. Like usually men's is 70 something, 70, 75,
That's
79. Ladies is more like 83 or 84. Like
that's
the
what I'm
difference is kind of
saying.
like in 5 years. So yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Tack 8 more onto that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's a long time I'm going to have to function without my partner. My god, at that point
Yeah.
I'm just going to take myself out. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like but
I'd just be
I
there
see
like,
people like
hopefully
the
today's
old
the
ladies
day.
how they handle the life. And sometimes I'm thinking like, oh, those guys is like a macho and doing everything, but the ladies living more longer, like 20 years more. And what's the point to left this earth so early just doing risk things?
Right.
Like my grandma mother, her husband died when she was 40. So right now she's 87. So like she lived like all her
That's my
life
freaking nightmare.
and he got a heart attack. So
Oh my god, that's my
yeah.
nightmare. I mean, thankfully Corey has made it past that, but my god, that's my nightmare. I just like, I would just be devastated. I wouldn't want to be with anybody else. I would never get married again. I'm young, you know what I mean? I feel young, but even I could confidently say at this age, how old am I? I'm 37. At this age, I would never get married again if Corey died. Like, in a
That's a
young
good
situation. I just know that. I wouldn't. That's it. I don't care. You know.
Yep.
What
But
did Addie say? Did Addie say how devastated she would be without you?
she no express like myself or you, but I know she will she
She
definitely
would
she
be
will we will
devastated.
no
Yeah.
we both if we get sad
Yeah. Yeah.
because we thinking about that sometime
I
but
know.
we probably say I don't know later maybe we are open and we met somebody blah 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 but we think we say no like as you say but who knows is the time happen she and me will agree if we start our life again that's okay I will be okay she will be okay too so we're like okay but we thinking like that something happened when we are like young but if I'm 80-year old I don't know if I can if I'm looking for somebody or something
Yeah.
so
I mean, I'm not saying I'd never date again, but I'd never get married again. Like
Mary
I
okay
like no, like I don't even care about
yeah for
like
Mary probably
I'd
it
never
would
get married
more
again.
transactional like what was the benefits if I get married again or
Yeah.
something
Well,
like
I
that
just
yeah
like
and it's
truly consider Corey to be like my other complete half. And I think maybe some people wouldn't um understand that, like because I know you and Addie feel the same. I know, well, at least I mean, I guess I've never asked Addie, but I know you have expressed that as you just did. Like if you lost Addie, you feel like you would be totally lost. You wouldn't know what to do. And I feel like
yeah
there are people that just like really in their matches, they just are, you know, two halves of one whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I feel about Corey. Like in our marriage, like I would just never, never want to be married to anybody else, if something happened to him. Like, I just don't. And I just think, like,
well
maybe some people wouldn't be able to understand that if they've never had that.
but keep in mind, it took me a year to make that decision. So I think for sure it would not be easy for me.
Okay, Addie, don't listen to this episode. Addie,
No, no. If I would get like married again, like that's not my thing. So it took me a year. So
Addie, he would be devastated, okay? He'd never want to marry again. He'd never put a
no, yeah,
ring on
yeah,
anybody else. Don't. That, never again. He doesn't
yeah.
know.
Who knows?
You know. I know. You would never want to. I know.
Yeah.
I know how much that you love your wife.
No, we have a goal. Like we want to be together with 100 years. So like we want to get
Yeah.
100 years. So and then we can die. So
I'm
that's our
curious.
goal.
I'm curious what 100 years will look like for us. You know what I mean? For our generation. What does 100 years look like? Like, do we even like? Because really, if you're miserable, if you're not even able to move or do anything on your own, do you even really want 100? Or is technology so good that it doesn't matter? You know what I mean? Like we're all living happily past 100. Like I get very curious what 100 years looks like for our generation.
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of people will die. So you need to be
Hmm.
ready to know like the people you love a lot, they will pass away.
Right.
Um, Depending on the technology, but I'm trying to do things right now to help me to achieve that age in good way. So I'm trying to building habits, all the stuff to living a life for 100 year, pretty decent. So that's the
Yeah.
goal.
Well, you're just trying to. I mean, I understand. You're saying 100. That's your goal. But truly, I know what you mean is like you're trying to get as much healthy life, like live throughout life as long as you can healthily, essentially,
Yeah, but
right?
I want to walk when I'm 80 year or 80
Right. You
something or
want to
90,
be
like
you want to be
walk.
100 and still be able to do things independently and move and
Yeah,
stuff like that. That's what your goal is. That's why you're working so hard towards it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be 100 as a vegetable in the bed. That's not. Yeah, that. Yeah. Are you happy at 100, Max? That's you. That's you. Just I don't think anybody wants that, right? But I know you guys are, working towards having like being as healthy as possible. So when you're older, that you are, able to
Yeah.
do all those things. But yeah, like I said, I just think it'll be so interesting what 100 looks like for our generation because technology, I'm just curious what they'll be doing. I mean, they're already using technology now to extend life. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
Yeah.
people are
Yeah.
living way longer now than they did before. My God. So it'll be very interesting. I think we should wrap up, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. You can talk about how weird we are or how cool we are. All of that works. We accept all of it. That's all good. But every Friday, new episodes. Do you have anything you want to share, Maximo?
No.
No.
Thank you for being here until now. If you are, if not, it's okay.
We
Peace.
good. We good. We good here. All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.